Holding on. Shalom, UncleK. Get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Holding on. Shalom, UncleK. Peace be upon you. I'm about to sip on my aminos right now. We working. Let's see who we got in the building. What's good? What's good? Okay. We got one person in here, one light. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We mic'd up today. We mic'd up. Full body. Let's go. Let's do it. Come on. Shalom, UncleK. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High Yahuwah. Through his son Yahushua HaMashiach. It's your brother, UncleK. And we're back with another one. Hope y'all having a Baruch day. And hope right now you have a sound mind, a sound heart. So let's get it. Y'all can hear me good? I don't got the mic all close. Take a sip of this real quick. When y'all get into the live, like the live, man. Let's get it. We're doing some bicep, barbell. But right now we're using the easy bar. We off the bench with it. Concentrated loading up the biceps right now. So let's get it. 70 pounds, 75. Let's get it. What's going on? Hi, Chan. What's going on? Shalom. Ooh. Ooh. Feel like they yoking up now. We're getting up there. Hey. Let's work. You know me, I'm loading up the arms, man. I want to work them arms. Yeah. Hey. 94 Z's. Shalom, out. Good to see you. We're in the building. Yeah. It's time to work, man. It's time to work. Time to put in that healthy pain. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a good set right there, man. Get them yolks. Get them yolks. Man. Let's work, man. So right now we're about to load up the preacher curl, and we're gonna do some preacher curl, hit some biceps, and we're gonna hit some triceps, then we're gonna hit some back, then we're gonna hit some chest, then we're gonna hit some shoulders, and we're gonna hit some legs. But in the meantime, we's talking and edification still. So while I change up the atmosphere, you know, let's continue to break bread. Let's chop it up. What's going on, 94? How your day going, man? How your day going? Hope your day's going good. Real good, Kind of going off the last live, it's just so peaceful, when you can build and work on yourself, through the Mashiach. There's so much peace in doing that, you know. When you live in a wicked life and you're doing wicked deeds and you're trying to do something to improve yourself, it don't feel good. It don't feel good. It feel like, you're not getting no benefits from it. And that's the world right there for you. There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like that. They go they go into these places and these environments to try to put in work, and they're not getting the actual benefit because they full of iniquity. When you're full of iniquity, there ain't no way that you're gonna be really working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But when you got that shalom in you and you put in the work, it's like so much more joy with it. It's going good, family peaceful, productive. That's what I'm talking about. Can't complain. How about yours? Man, my day going great. Going great. I'm feeling great too. I can't complain too. I'm super grateful. We super grateful for life. You know, it's a real blessing. Y'all can hear the beats in the background. I'm cooking up right now. Got lyrics cooking up. Last night, I was cooking it up, man. Tell y'all, man, I got that music on the way. I'm telling you, I got some new bangers on the way. I got that Retain Part 2. That Retain Part 2. It's going to be explosive. That Retain Part 2 going to be explosive. You better retain. Ooh, you better maintain. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. You better retain. You better maintain. Let's get it. Let's get it. Holding on. Can't let it go. Let's go. Holding on. Can't let it go. Oh no. King Jay, what's going on? Shalom. Stopping by real quick. That's what's up, man. Hope all is well with you, You gotta set up shop, Let's get it. Holding on. Can't let it go. Proper nutrition. Proper sleep. Everything. Proper alignment. You doing, man? All right, let's get it. Oh, that felt a little different. Let me see some. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Good. 7, 8, 9. 10. Woo! Woo! Let's get it. Rachel Cole, what's going on, Rachel? You doing all right? Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo. What's good, Danny? Yeah, man, we here training right now. Getting a training session there. You know, I'm thinking for another movement. Now we're gonna do this instead because I've been doing a lot of not kickbacks, a lot of overhead extensions. So let me do these with the resistance bands. I'm gonna get a 40. I'm gonna do a 40. I love this movement. When I'm in the gym, I do this movement a lot. This gets you a good stretch on the tricep. If you're using a cable, I love this movement. So you come in, brace it. What's good, Aaron? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Man, you get that mean stretch, like all right here. So you get that hang, that drop. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, resistance bands are so slept on. For real. Resistance bands are so slept on, man. So slept on. Hallelujah and Yahusha. Let's go. Yahuwah all day, man. Yahuwah all day. It's better to serve the only one true Alua. Let's go. Yes, sir. Excited getting back on that bodybuilder journey. That's right, man. Take care of that body, that temple. It's a fact. Definitely time to get back. When you got that muscle memory. Yep. We did this is my second movement. I do 2 movements for arms. Right now we're doing some preacher curls. I like doing my preacher curls like this. I got a pulley on it. They give me a good stretch. All right. Not that good pulley. And the reason why I like the pulley is because they get a bicep a really good stretch. Now check the bicep how I do it, right? And check how I pull it all in, right? You get a good stretch. Look at the contraction. Make the bicep come all the way back up right here, and I'll pull it into my face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's that work. I probably got 3 more. I probably got like 3 more sets. Nah, I think I got like 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. Let me see. Yeah, it'd be like that, when you're on semen retention, right, and your body is going through that that reabsorption phase, like when you absorb and keep reabsorbing. Hold on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Keep it in a little bit. Get that squeeze. Come down slow. Yeah, when your body is going through that constant recycling, I feel you. You know, you your body feel like you don't need to do no more work or like push. You know what I'm saying? Because you just feel strong. I be going through that sometimes, but I love training, so I know that's just the mind over body. Right? You gotta have a strong mental. For real. I was looking on point, been fooling with the 360 leg. Yeah, man. I had my fair share with 360 legs back in the day. Back in like 2000, 2000, like 2003 to like 2007. Going in. I had me the sporting waves with the wave cap and everything. Going hard. All right, let's get it. I finished off on the left. So you see the hand, but resistant bands is slept on, I'm telling you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That stretch. 8, 9, ooh, 10. This is only 40 pounds of pressure. 40 pounds of pressure. And it feel heavy, like I'm pulling up like 60 pounds of pressure compared to the cables. For real. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. 5. 6. Oh. 7. 8. 9. 10. Woo. That feel good. So tell me more about the reabsorption. I'm trying to master that. Well, the reabsorption happens at a certain period on the journey. They say after, what is it, like 70 days, right? When the sperm start to mature, the body starts going through a reabsorption phase. So I think my logic is like this, right? Now in my current situation, I don't really care so much about like counting my days per se, right? I just know the time clock naturally. I think every man knows his time clock naturally, like how far he's going with it, right? So my thing is, I've been practicing this lifestyle since 2019, like late 2018, 2019, going up until this current time. I had streaks from like 200, 250, 300, you know, and I feel like during that moment, when you do those, when you keep going up, going up, going up through streak to streak, your body has muscle memory. So I feel like your body always wants to get back to that anabolic state. Your body always wants to get back to that anabolic state, right? And your body starts just cycling it, cycling it, cycling it, cycling it. You know how people in the bodybuilding phase, how they'll cycle for 8 weeks for the competition and then get off cycle. The thing about retention is that this is inside the body, not outside the body. So you're always going through that regenerating phase. You're always going through that metamorphosis. You're always going through that healing, that deep healing. And, you know, like I said, we pay attention to our time clock, but we don't solely focus on it like that. 3. Hold up. 4. I'm going to expunge more on it later. Hold up. 5. 6. 7. Come here. 8. Come here. 9. Come here. 10. Come here. Talking to the biceps. Come here. Come here. That's how you're supposed to talk to that weight. Command that weight. Tell that weight, come here. Stop running. Come here. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. So that weight come in. So that weight come in. Start running, man. I said sometimes on this journey, I feel surges of energy. But when I feel very weak physically and mentally. But longest I've gone was 3 months. Thanks for the output. Yeah, to 3 months. 3 months is that moment where it really starts locking in, I feel. Because your body, the sperm has already matured. So when you start feeling those urges of extra vitality, it's giving you the indication that your body's going through that reabsorption phase. So a lot of things is being healed. So that's why you're getting that boost, you know? And when you deplete yourself, then the body is going through, it's like the factory is going through a catastrophic time, you know? It's like somebody infiltrated your factory and started reorganizing things, man. That's what a relapse is. A relapse is fornication. You're going against your own body. That's why it's so detrimental for you to just, do it for procreation. And we had to learn that the hard way, right, Danny? We had to learn that. We got children. We learned that the hard way. Not saying that having children, we learned it the hard way. I mean that we know now that it's not wise to waste it, to only bring it for life. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're done with the orange. We're gonna move on the back. So let me see what's going on. He said, best thing about being at your lowest is there's only one way. Yeah, one way left to go. I'm disappointed in myself. All I can do is make up for my own selfish decisions. That's right. That's right. It's only up. It's only up from here. Just went to the gym yesterday. Don't really feel like going today, but you motivate me. I've been very strong before, trying to get back to it. Peace and blessings upon you. Praise to the Most High. Let's go. Get in that gym. Get in that gym. Apply that pressure, man. It's gonna feel good. When you train, you get that good endorphins. You just feel good, man. You about to do some T-bar rolls. About to do some T-bar rolls and pull-ups. That's what we're gonna do for the back. T-bar rows and pull-ups. T-bar rows and pull-ups. Yeah. Hold up, let me break that. Flip. Before you know it, you're gonna be so far ahead. It's about being patient, being persistent. You put in work, and you know that the product is not gonna be finished. The product is gonna take time to get sculpted, and we're just not talking building a body, but we're just talking about spiritual aspects too, because even it took the Most High a few days to build everything, and on the seventh day he rested. The most High, he's almighty, he's supreme. He's supreme over everything. The Most High could have made everything in one day, but he made everything in 6 days. And he took the seventh day off. That shows that he got patience. He said, I'm gonna do that. All right, cool. Day one. I'm gonna do that. Day two. Day three. Day four. Day five. Day six. He said, you know what? I'm chilling. Real talk, because he's patient. That's why with this lifestyle change, we gotta realize too, it's important to get rest. It's important to get rest. Very important. Hold up. It's very important to get rest. Let's warm up with one plate first. We're gonna work our way up. Let me check the comment real quick. Then you say, I've come to a point in my life. I realized I have to disappear for a year and get right. Not completely disappear, but man, it's time to go monk mode. No female can make me feel emotion from here on. Oh man, whew. That monk mode, man. Yeah, you gotta get right. Gotta get right. You take a sip of these aminos, man. Oh yeah, that felt good. That felt good. That felt good. I feel good. I gotta turn the light on it. Let's get it. Shalom Aleichem. I'll get the same. Oh, you bought the seafood? Yes, sir. It's worth it. It's worth it. You got the app too? It's worth it. Woo. What's up, Joseph? Compound lifts. I'm taking like a minute break. I want to show y'all something real quick. I want to show y'all some new supplements. I recommend. MSM. MSM. It supports joints, inflammation, hair, nails, skin, all the above. The study shows when you take MSM before a workout, it reduces the bad inflammation. So that way your body can repair muscle and you're gonna stay more in an anabolic state than a catabolic state after training. But it's great. You lifting weights, it don't matter. You lifting heavy, light, great supplement, man. MSM, get them yolks up and keep them too. It helps with inflammation, helps with joint pain. So the thing about lifting weights is that it it brings inflammation, but it could also give you the bad inflammation. You want to keep the inflammation that keeps the muscles growing. So when you take it, it reduces the bad inflammation and it keeps your body in a more anabolic state of repair and recovery. So it's a highly recommended supplement. So let's get these rolls in. I need a 10 piece. Four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Woo. Man, rolls feel good, man. Hits that whole entire back. MSM, MSM, 100%. You mix that MSM, a little bit of Himalayan shilajit. Oh, you take that MSM before a workout. You take this after a workout. Man, that's right. We yoked up on this side. Yeah, I feel the difference. I feel the difference. I've been taking it for a week, every day, 300 milligrams every day. Feeling good. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. I gotta get another one. You gotta put in that work. Got it on Amazon. Doctor's Best. I like the ingredients. It has the main basic form, and you have just the capsules. That's the only thing that's in it. So you got the substance and the caps. So what's the benefits that I feel? Better quality sleep. I don't really wrestle with muscle soreness, but I definitely seen recovery. I seen a lot of muscle growth, like just fullness in a nonstop state. It don't matter if I take one day off, I'm still feeling full on my rest day. I'm feeling like I could do something again the next day. Hold on. I'm feeling like let's see, skin, hair, and nails. My hair is getting more full. My hair feeling like extra full lately, you know. And I don't retwist, you know. I don't, I don't retwist or anything like that, really. You know. I got a full head too. I got some new ones growing back here, you know. Got some new ones growing in, you know. Um, Facial hair. I'm always shaving down right here just to kind of have that nice blend. But I'm thinking about seeing how much it could grow out. You know, naturally, I haven't been shaving my mustache. It's kind of growing over my lip right now, super fast. You know, just yeah, everything fire. He said, how many days in a row do you work out? I often do 2 on, 1 off. I do 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off. So I do every other day. Yeah, every other day. So let's load up on these. Let's load up on these 3. I need 10. Good money. Yeah, it's a great way. I like balancing everything out. I like really hitting the body, getting everything full. Like I stay full nonstop. That's why I like it like that. I had me 100 grams of cream of wheat, 4 whole eggs. I put some sorghum in my cream of wheat too, some milk. After training, I might eat some chicken. I have some leftover chicken, a big pot of chicken. Or I might make me some beef just to get more of it in. Yeah, if you really put in work, you don't gotta go 5 days in a row. Yeah, because I feel you're not gonna be recovering. Yeah, you're not gonna be recovering to your max. Yeah. Let's see what we got right here, man. Let's get some of this close grip pull up work. Oh, oh yeah, good man. No, that's a fact. Yeah, you can't get gains properly without recovery. That's right. For real. Can't. Before I put another plate, I'm gonna put a quarter plate on it. I'll put a quarter. You looking sleepy, big man. You want to take a nap? Huh? The retention helps me stay full. I just need to utilize stress as a catalyst to help me get things done, like exercise and business wise. Yeah, man, to reduce stress, I feel the scriptures is something pivotal. You got to be on that. Um, just kind of let go of worrying so much, about making progress. Give your burdens to the Mashiach. Um, when it come down to free time, always watch things that's edifying, like peaceful things too. Like even if you not at the moment, if you're not thoroughly trying to look for something, telling you, watch some nature documentaries or something. Kind of be peaceful. Let me see. Yeah, well, you can't be chewing on it. No, you can't. Well, says you got to eat too. The fasting won't help you build muscle if you do it too often. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That's why I say what I said about fasting. Fasting is to loosen the chains and loosen the bonds of wickedness. So if you feel like you're tied up, then fast. But if you're feeling solid and good, you know, and you got a goal, you're giving your petitions, eat the food for strength to build a muscle. You know, in your and the thing about the fasting too, it's not like you're required to do 15 days, 40 days. Like you're fast to compete that one moment. Them like that them 5 hours out the day. You wake up in the morning, you're not training. Them 5 hours is something you're trying to lock into to get free from. You know what I'm saying? People be putting too much pressure on themselves when they get on this wall. So faster I keep fasting from when you gotta take a rest, really trying to utilize a lot more and get better realization in your life. Right, right. That's right. Let me get this set in, man. I'm not trying to get cold. Y'all know what it is, man. When we in the gyms, we don't do a lot of talking. We live right now, so we putting in work. So I'm gonna try to get 8 to 10. Let's put in this work. No machine, straight barbells, man. Straight work. Take all that. No swinging, no jerking. Straight form. Straight form. Get all that. Get all that back. Get all that back. Get all them delts. Get all that, man. No swinging, no jerking away, man. You say you're right. Even when you're resting on attention, if you're awake, you should still not be consumed. You should still be consuming edification. Don't don't just be up scrolling. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Learn, learn, learn. Constantly learn. Try to get some knowledge. A little bit here, a little bit there, man. Fast food is not healthy at all. Yeah, fast food is a no-no. At least, right, that's a no-no. At least consume a protein snack before you start your day. You can't be out here handling business on an empty stomach. That's right. If you got to be somewhere quick, do 2 scoops of whey protein. Get 50 grams in real quick. Take a banana with you, son. Take some fruit. Put some milk in your shaker with the protein shake. Get anabolic, not catabolic. Ooh. What's up, son? All right. All right. My training is simple, man. You just gotta find movements that you like. Just put in that work. It's easy. I'm about to be ready to go up another set. Let's take this plate off. I at least want 8. What's the best body fat percentage for men? I mean, studies show anywhere from 12 to 15. Me personally, I agree with having an adequate amount on you. Not anywhere that's nowhere above 15. Like you could stay from like, to me, 15 and 12 is the best, especially if you're not in no competition or anything like that. Because when you have healthy fat on your body, it keeps your hormones in check. When your body fat get really low, your hormones could get kind of out of place. That's why it's healthy to have good levels. You know, some people want to get shredded, but when you get shredded, you start feeling mental fatigue and all this different type of stuff. Then you're gonna have to be taking in MCT oils just for your brain to feel sharp and things like that. You know, when you got a healthy fat percentage and you decent, like like right now, like I'm 210, but like I'm 13. I gotta check it though, but I feel like I'm anywhere from like 13 because I could still see 1, 2, and 3 break abs. The bottom, I'm seeing the definition, even though I've been on a surplus for like almost a year now. I'm not trying to cut down no time soon. Yeah, you're trying to hit 7%, man. When I was at 10%, like a few years ago, man, when I was first training and I didn't know what I was doing, I thought I had to build muscle and be at a low percent body fat. Like I was feeling weak. I was feeling weak. They say you did something some years back. I didn't look at myself in the mirror for 3 days, and when I finally did, it made a difference. I don't know exactly why, but I believe it's part has something to do. Yeah, with instant gratification. You're always looking for results. Yeah, I'm always looking for results. Yeah, that's right. When you take time, just looking at yourself and all that, you start seeing drastic changes. Yeah, that explains why when you was at 5%, you felt like your testosterone was low. Yeah, because when you get low, your testosterone, your hormones get out of whack. Your body needs some fat. You know, that's why it's good to have fat because it's like a reserve. It's like a resource. So, say for instance, you was in a famine, and the fat that you had in your body, it will help you push forward. Like once you burn off all that extra like carbohydrates and your glycogen and things like that. You gotta build muscle, so you need a little bit of fat. You need a little bit of carbs. So we're gonna try to get 8. If we get 10, we get 10. But I ain't about to strain myself. I want to treat myself. So let's get it. Then we're gonna go to chest. Oh yeah. Ooh, let's go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Ooh. Man. Man. No, I'm T-bars, man. T-bar bring you in. T-bar, man. Let's act like we in the gym doing cable work. Let's act like we're doing cable work in the gym. Make sure the angle. All right, cool, right here. Gotta pull with them elbows. Man. Man. Let's move on the chest, man. See, that's why it's so good. It's so good to do compound lifts for all muscle groups. You know? Feels good. So now we moving on. We gotta hit some chest now. So I gotta clean up. Gotta clean up now. What's good, Burger Man? Yeah. Week sober from smoking weed, and I feel like I don't ever need it. Been watching vids and wanting to be closer to y'all. On 37 days, SR3. After 6 months, relapse. Okay, yeah, man. You know, we definitely don't want to. We want to keep this temple clean so we can be at a cleaner state of mind. You know that involving substances into holistic righteous practices, it could suppress the things that you're really trying to battle. So when you battle them face on, you get stronger. So that's why it's good to be sober minded, so we can stay vigilant, because the adversaries are warring lions seeking victims to devour. So check it. You know, when you own that, everything feel cool and calm, and then when you start getting off it, then he right there. He creeping. He just waiting. You know. That's why we don't need anything to suppress what we got to do for ourselves, man. You know, the enemy move like that. You know. And remember, that seed could bear fruit too. You know. It's real deep, man. It's real deep. That's why we gotta be vigilant. You know, the scriptures don't lie. The scriptures hold way more weight than these plates and this bar. Scripture holds so much weight. That's why when you're doing wrong, you feel such a heavy force on you. And that's the Most High, because His word is life. That's why when you live in right and you read the word, it brings you shalom and peace. When you're doing wrong, feel like His wrath is on you super heavy. And we know that based off of experience. We just don't speak just to talk. Everything is experience. That's wisdom. All right, let's get this incline bar work in. We got work to do. I was like, I haven't went live. I haven't done a training live in about, felt like a week. So I was like, yeah, let me go live. Let me bring him into my training. Put in his work. get this incline money, man. Let's make that chest percolate. Let's make that chest percolate. Make that chest percolate. I've been liking my inclines real low. That's how I've been liking my inclines lately. Nice and low. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. Gotta stay sober, man. You know, sometimes you see people doing so much harder substances, man. And it's like they don't be feeling good when they do it. Especially when they had those bad experiences. Yet they go back to it. Go back to it. Go back to it. Come on, let's go take a nap. Come on. You gotta go to sleep. Come on. I could see it on your face. Come on, get some sleep. Come on. Get some sleep. Go ahead. Relax. Get some sleep. You take your socks off. Come on. Don't fight your sleep, all right? Just relax. You know the little ones, man, they always feeling like they missing out on something. See, I know semen retention is not the end all be all. But do I receive the Ruach HaKodesh? The Ruach HaKodesh is the set apart Ruach of the Most High. So what you asking me is, when you practice retention, do you receive it? We got to look into the scriptures, because we got to work out our salvation with fear and trembling. That's why it says the Spirit. See, it's things that we got to do, right? It's, how do I put it? It's like, by you getting the Ruach HaKodesh, right? Or a lot of people could say that they do, and they claim that they speak in their tongues. Where is the one that can enter to give intercession for what you're saying, right? Like, yo, we really got to we got to think a little deep, because we have to do the work. We're the ones that got to bear fruit. We're the ones that got to do it. We're the ones that got to do it. We got to read the scriptures in context, because it's telling you, simply put, that the Spirit of the Most High came upon the people to showcase what happened, right? So for us, it says, you know, the fruits of the Spirit is love, peace, joy, long suffering, right? A lot of other things as well too. But if we don't have those things, then what does that mean? You know, we gotta really look at it like, we're the ones that gotta do it. We're the ones that gotta put in the work, right? The Spirit is not gonna, you know, do everything for us. You get what I'm saying? Like, even the word itself is the Spirit of the Most High came upon the men to write the word. So the Spirit, in a sense, could be the word too. You know, that's why we don't go to these congregations, because a lot of them don't have the answers. You know, and they be acting like they do. I don't act like I do either. I felt good. That just felt too good. Let me get up in here. Because I don't feel like getting up all the time. I want to put in this work. Let me get my drink. So, oh yeah, definitely having a bench. Yeah, it's a great thing to have. So how do you receive the Ruach HaKodesh? I feel by walking with the Most High. By walking with the Most High. I feel like by walking with the Most High. For real. Most High is the one that's giving it to you. Most High, He's spirit too. He's the Almighty. He's omnipotent. He's the one that walked with you. So you gotta walk with Him. Remember, in the beginning, it says that His Ruach hovered across the waters. It's His Ruach. It's His Ruach, man. So you gotta go to Him, and you gotta meet Him, and He's gonna walk with you. He's gonna show you. It's like saying, how do I receive wisdom? You know, wisdom was with the Most High since the beginning. So wisdom itself is a spirit too. There's a lot of spirits, right? There's a lot of spirits. That's why you gotta be, keen on who you serving. So I don't go to church no more, but the pastor told me the only way to receive the Ruach HaKodesh is if you speak in tongues, but I don't think that's true. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think that's solely true either, because we had a lot of experiences, man, where we've been in them churches and people claim that they got the Ruach HaKodesh, right? They call it the Holy Spirit, and they fell on the floor and was shaking and wiggling and wobbling and just babbling with their tongue. Like it didn't even sound like a language. It was just like they was just saying, you know. You like, that's kind of demonic. You feel what I'm saying? That's kind of demonic, man. You know, every time a so-called Christian come into faith, they be saying the same thing too. They got the Holy Spirit, but then you backslide and do something. So if you got the Holy Spirit, how can you backslide? So you see, I feel like in those times, the Spirit was given to the apostles to prophesy and do certain things in that time. You know, right now we're the ones that gotta showcase, how bad we want it. How true are we gonna be? Right? Whew. I might drop this down one more notch just to get that full stretch. Yeah, doing all that extra. Wiggling and shaking on the floor. I'm like, that is not scripture. That's not in the scriptures. Those that were possessed by Belial, those are the ones that was like acting like that. Dropping on the floor, shaking, foaming at the mouth, can't control their own bodies. That's not the Ruach HaKodesh. For real. And they don't they don't speak about those things in the congregation. Someone will come up there to the pulpit and start speaking, and they'll be talking regular, and then they'll just start mumbling something real quick. They'll be like, "Yeah, we gotta praise the Most High," blah 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 blah, and then nobody will question nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, in the times in Antioch, right, in the book of Acts, when the apostles were speaking in tongues, there were people around that spoke different languages. And it was like, oh, he's speaking in my tongue. 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 Come on. Somebody do it these days, they sounded like one of these SoundCloud rappers. Him and the 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 him and the. And they're like, huh? Oh, he's anointed. Anointed. Yeah, that's how they be acting, real wild. So when I was about 9, I was in the church, and the whole church was doing that thing with the tongues making a noise, like the weird noise. So I looked up and copied them and told people I spoke in tongues. Yeah, you see? You see, man? They be having crazy teachers on YouTube. I saw this one time with this one dude. He was like, you got to practice speaking in tongues. Just keep talking, keep keep talking, and eventually it's gonna happen. I'm like, what's going on with these jokers, man? Yeah, heading to the gym right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you keep up the good work too. I keep on that work, man. Keep on that work. I'm actually about to up this weight. I got a good connection with this chest. Good connection on his chest right now. Hey, and when you're training in the gym, put that phone down, man. You don't need no battery in the gym. Just made me think about that for a second. You don't need no battery in the gym. I'll be training in the gym for an hour and a half. I don't be taking my phone out at all. I don't care if they playing Britney Spears on the speakers. No headphones. I'm putting in that work. I'm getting that sweat. Rep after rep. For real. You see, I remember we went to the church so we could eat. They gave us food. So I always looked at the church as a blessing for us. Oh, yeah, because it was a brown bag. Yeah, getting that food. Uh-huh. Not that food that we look at today. Yo, sir, lay down, son. You look a little sleepy. I'm almost done training. I got chest, shoulders, and then legs. And then we both eating. Typically, he take his nap like around 1. Right now it's 2:20. So I can see he fighting it right now. So let's put in this work. I felt good. You get that connection with that top chest. It's just feel good, man. It's serve blessings, man. Man, I always remember that when I close my eyes, did a ton of things, and I stopped, opened my eyes, and I was like, I gotta get up out of here. Real talk, right? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. What you doing? Yeah, just lay down, son. It's always something strange. when you're in these congregations, it's always something strange. And then when you wake up, come to the realization of things, it's just like, it don't make sense. Because when you get in this walk, they make it seem that you gotta have all these requirements, but they keep forgetting like you gotta work out your salvation with fear and trembling. I guess they don't teach that. They don't get that. They don't understand that. That you gotta work it out. You gotta work it out. The Ruach HaKodesh is not gonna work it out for you. You know, it's not. And if the word, spirit, and life, then the instructions is right there. Because when you read the book, man, people don't get it. You know, that's why, you know, when you go to these modern day churches, they don't teach facts. They don't teach facts. And now we have so many people that's in the truth now on social media that actually reads the word, dissect the word, study in Hebrew, have good counsel with the right people, and things are being broken down, you know? It's the same thing as wisdom. You think the Ruach HaKodesh is not gonna try you and test you to see if you're really fitting for the Most High? Man, how much protein does it take a person to build muscle? 1 pound, 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150, you need 150 grams of protein. Yeah. In order to repair muscle tissue, you could go up to 1.5 kilograms of protein per kilogram. So, you know, you just got to get it. Do another set. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that is crazy, Danny. That is crazy. Yeah, 190 to 200, that's fine because your body utilizes the protein and it gets rid of the excess. So if you take that amount in, that's good reassurance to stay in positive a positive nitrogen balance because protein gets broken down into nitrogen and it gets excreted out the body. So whatever extra you have is going to get excreted out and your body is going to be in a positive rather than being in a negative. So sometimes it's good to up the protein a little bit just for reassurance. You probably might build more muscle. For me, I weigh 210. Sometimes I get in 230, 240, 260 grams of protein at times. I kind of, on top of the food that I eat, I'll do like a scoop of whey protein just to get some extra protein in, just to make sure that I'm really recovering and building an adequate amount of muscle. So making sure that you get rest too, supplementation. Yeah, just be on top of that. Make sure you're drinking your water. You have to drink that water. You see, I'm drinking aminos right now because aminos help you utilize more energy in your body and spares the protein, right? It spares the muscle um, catabolizing, right? Instead of using muscle to that, like not bringing down muscle, but using like protein as fuel, you utilize more your carbs and fats. That's why I like amino. Watermelon flavor that has citrulline and electrolytes too. Yeah, man, a top nest, man. I want to get some dips in too. After I do the flat press. Feel good. Let's get it. All right. We're gonna get that flat. Oh man, you gotta love training. And make sure you don't semen retention too. Sorry, satak. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Guy. Man, forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name incorrect. Forgive me, man. But yeah, make sure you practice your semen retention too, you know? Make sure you have sexual discipline. That's a great way to build that body too. Build that discipline. What's the matter, man? What you frowning for? You frowning like that for? You want to take a nap? Just take a nap. Stop fighting it. You want something to read? There you go. Yes, sir. Let's get this flat bench money, man. There we go. Oh. Since I'm gonna put that weight up, I don't wanna do so many reps on a lighter weight. Might as well save my strength for the heavier load. So, man, I'm just grateful to be a man. Facts. It's like no matter what, if my subconscious mind always tells me do better, don't go back to your old ways, create the life you desire. You know what happened? That's a fact. Cause we dialed in, we locked in to this way of life. We can't change it. No way, shape, or form. We can't change it. We here. We here. We here. Because you technically wasting your time if you go back. On top of it too, when you start becoming a better man, you come to the realization that the majority of things in this world is foolishness. It's nothing but setbacks. So we don't waste our time. Like there's things to do that's gonna take a little while to build and accumulate. But a lot of people are not building upon things that's beneficial. I was talking to my mother about how people let their bodies control them. Sometimes people's bodies are in autopilot and they can't even control their own bodies because they don't have a grip on their own minds. And when you speak to an elder that has experience, then you know exactly, and they could agree with you based off of their experience. Then you want something. That's why if we could have counsel with elders that has wisdom, then it's best to be with those than to be with the foolish. Because there's no way when you start doing good for yourself to go back into destructive habits. You know? For real. You said it's just always a big setback when we indulge in sin or in resentment or unforgiveness. It is time for me to really evolve into the best version of myself early and really get everything you desire. Right? The Most High is gonna give you everything you desire. Give you everything you desire. He's looking in your heart. He's looking in your mind. He's looking at your reasons. He's looking at everything. Because I know y'all wants me to be happy all the time, right? He don't want you grieving, stressed out. Even in his word says that he doesn't want man like to perish. So he brought forth a way that we could have life and life in abundance. Through Yahushua HaMashiach. He don't want you to perish. He wants us to have life and life in abundance. For real. Let's get this money, man. Come on, y'all. Let's get this money. Ay. Oh yeah, let's get it. I'll take that. I'll take that. It's all about the quality reps. I'll take that. Take that any day. Whew. Man. Look at that. Finally laid his head down and get some sleep. Finally. That's how the little ones are. The little ones want to be up all day, think they're missing out. They ain't missing out on nothing. Feel like they missing out. What they missing out on, man. Man, that's some work. I'm gonna do some more of that. We're gonna do some dips. Yeah. Take y'all outside. We're gonna do some dips on the patio. Then we're gonna get these shoulders. Some of the flies. Yeah. Ready to experience a life full of joy, huh? Tired of the heavy heart. Yeah, man, yeah, having a heavy heart, yeah, it don't feel good. It don't feel good, It don't feel good. Just think, man, whatever transpired, right, or whatever you went through, whatever you're overcoming, we don't dwell on the situation, or we try not to. But when it comes to the Most High, we definitely gotta, give him the burdens and let him ease that heart, because when we know right from wrong, like, we might as well do right instead of doing wrong. We just gotta make sure that we staying protected out here, not letting people get into our circle. If we on this path, we can't have individuals trying to put us on that path. You know what I'm saying? We gotta resist temptation, resist the devil and he will flee, cling unto the Most High. You go after him, he's gonna come straight to you. It's a lot that we gotta do. It's a lot that we gotta put away. Ooh. Man, sometimes, man. Man. That bench, man. Bench be feeling good. I'm gonna lighten the load soon. Just focus on the contractions in a second. And as we continue to age, that heavy weight gonna take a toll on the body. So that's why it's best to do moderate. I know I can bench a little over 300 pounds. So I'm not gonna continue to force myself to do that all the time. Stick, get your high reps, get your volume up. We train for longevity. We don't train to kill ourselves. Some people be training to kill themselves. That's why they be toe up. And young too. Young got body pain, all that. Because they want to act up when they in the gym, want to be doing bicep curls with the 60s, and then wondering why they got tendonitis. Yeah, today is like, I just want to hit 8. especially when you on top of the incline. Start off on the incline first. Whew. Yeah, he found me sleeping. That's good. Gotta get that rest, man. Gotta get that rest. Yeah, there's definitely no need. Like, I like bench, don't get me wrong, but dips just gave my chest a way better contraction, a way better squeeze than the flat bench. But I like flat bench regardless. But it just gave me such a great squeeze, like a great stretch. Just felt great. These times have passed, and it's on me to choose to make the change. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, pain is no excuse to sin. That's a fact. That's right. No excuse. Like, we're gonna feel pain at times, but when we fall in the midst of adversity, our strength is little. And that's scripture, and that's a fact. You don't feel strong when you just go back to your vomit, when you go back to your filth. You don't feel strong. You feel weak. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mm, mm, mm. Man, just that squeeze, man. Hey, appreciate that, Aaron. You know, simple fit. Yeah, that's facts. Nothing too crazy. I just be throwing it. You just throw it on. We say that about the righteous. The righteous, man, we look good with whatever we put on. We put a little combination together. It just look like money. It just look like money. Sure, yeah, you feel we all aspects. That's a fact. Hey, the audio sounds good with the mic being at this distance, right? It sound good from this distance, good quality, because typically I would feel more comfortable holding the mic. But if you guys are telling me that it sound good with it being right here from this distance, then I know that it's pretty efficient. We always gonna try to up the quality, up the audio, you know. Yeah. Simple fit, man. Let me see, I got this fit. I think this shirt was like $7.99. $7.99. I think these pants was $9.99 at the Goodwill, man. No, the Goodwill, that good money. That Goodwill, you know, you spend that chicken wisely at that Goodwill, man. Oh, come on, let's get some more money. Yeah, they sleeping. Oh yeah, good money. You could expect new music soon, man. You know, waking up about 5:30, son. Ain't come up yet, but I gotta get to it. 3 eggs and a sourdough before the gym. I ain't even on it, bro. But yeah, you know, we working on music, man. You know me, I be trying to like work on the quality and trying to find space. You know, I don't have a specific room where I gotta record, you know. Like right now, my son's asleep right now. So while I'm training, I could probably be in my bag and get back to my writing, get back to my recording, you know. Sometimes I'll be having to tell my wife, man, take little man in the room and, just close the door real quick. You know, I'm trying to put in work and record. I just got to find the right time, man, to finish my projects. You know, even when I'm releasing content, I gotta the time window is pivotal because I just go in and I gotta, you know, cut it up and then come back and then upload. You know, because I do things on the spot. I don't record and then wait like 5 hours later and then upload at a specific time. It's like once I get my speech in, what I gotta say, I'll go straight in, turn up volume here, turn up this here, boom, 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 upload one time. So when y'all get the message right on your time zone. On the time y'all seen the upload, it's right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, these workout videos, man. You know, I would have liked to do it in a gym, but I could care less for being around a whole bunch of busybodies trying to watch. So let me show y'all this movement right here. This is how I do my flies. This is my new way of doing flies. So I'm gonna get the 20s, get 120-pound dumbbell. Move this 30 out the way. So yeah, I'll get a good lean with it. Come in right here, get a good stretch. That way I'm getting a real delt and I'm getting side delt too. Whew. That's a movement right there. I'll do it again, same thing on the next side. Probably gonna do 3 to 4 sets. I've been doing this. I've been doing that variation for like. I've been doing that variation for like about maybe 3 weeks now, and I see a big improvement in my real dose, especially when I stand straight. And I just want to see the definition in the mirror. I put the mirror on the back, and I can see it's more capped off when I stand straight. Like you see from the back how it's rounded from the back, and I get some of the side too. So it's a one punch. Yeah, good hobby to get into. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Before even thinking about building a body, it was just something natural, you know. I was saying I used to work out a lot when I was 11, but then I found skateboarding, and when I put skateboarding down fully, you know, I realized the natural way that I was designed was to be a strong warrior and just work. So when I not even finding routines and learning about routines, man, when I put down the weed, when I put down the fornication, when I put all that down, I had two 20-pound dumbbells, and I used to just put in work without looking up videos of how to do this, how to do that, and all that. Man. And even thinking like, back in my day when I used to, probably be with, maybe a woman at the time, like she used to be like, yeah, you got a real masculine body, at the time, you know, but I wasn't working out like how we working out now, you know what I'm saying? So it's just something to take in consideration, like, because when we're young, whatever we was drawn to, that's still our aspect. Like when it comes down to creating art, I used to love drawing a lot. So this music is a style for me, you know? That's why I be listening to beats. I was up at like 12:30 just finding beats and just calculating. It's like, hold up, all right, hold up, all right. I was awesome last night. I was just like feeling good, looking good, step into the spot. Shorty think I'm hot. Cool down your reactions, baby. I'm on a different time. I'm on a higher echelon. I ain't sipping wine. I still hold my pinky up, cause I give him a toast. The most high got his hand on me. I ain't doing the most. I'm staying vigilant. Grip the pavement. Stay on my toes. I ain't lacking out here. I got my vision. I'm cool. I'm just macking elevation, reading scriptures, no hesitation, drinking water, got electrolytes, waist body pumping. Hey, step into the spot. Best believe it. Man, let's get it. Yes, sir. If possible, yes, sir. I'll definitely pray for you in my secret place, man. Yes, sir. I always pray for my community. We a body, we together. I always pray for y'all. But I'ma definitely, pray for you. Give you an ISO. Give my brother an ISO. Yeah. Let's get these flies. Let's get these flies shaking. Let me make sure good angle. Up with the dumbbell, man. All right. All right, let's get it. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I really enjoy this movement so much. It just feels so good. Biomechanics. I'll be watching people talking about the anatomy of the body, how to get the most out of workouts too. So that's why I say, you know, it's important for us to be after knowledge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta put my phone on the charger. 7%. I might have to cut the live short and just finish up the workout. Bingo. Now y'all can hear the beat. Yo, step through the spot. Looking too clean, shorty looking at me. I guess she think that I'm clean, but she don't know the time I'm on. She's always lustful for these dudes. When you live and set apart, she don't even got a clue. Dang, she's so thirsty, bruh. Had to give her water, purify the balance, 9.5 enough. Hydrate the flow, hydrate your mind. Reading scriptures, feeling so heavenly. Kodesh and so divine. Yahuwah's got his hand on us. Yahusha is our head. Breaking bread on the daily. We dodging these feds and these foes. Know that we staying on our toes. Lifting up these heavy weights. Got a super pump for days. Never lacking with the vision. Had to break out the prison. Make sure I'm cooking my meals with that good vegetation. Good avocado oil. Bust down grass-fed butter. Best believe it tastes good. It don't taste like no other. Better read. Hey, look. Hey, yo. Never stop and keep on going, freestyling off the top, cause I'm free in this world, no shackles on a man, best, oh, come on, let me sip that, hold up, hey, yo, check it, yo, look. Started at 145, all the way to 210, 13% body fat. I used to be around 10. Takes so much consistency to build a body up, fam. Gotta be persistent, gotta be consistent, no lacking with the work. Faith is dead without the works, but you gotta have that faith to really put up in the work. Soft man is on the phone, looking at the glutes for days. When he come outside, his eyes is glued on the pavement like a slave, walking like a rat these days, looking for the mouse trap. Best believe he got no lactose enzymes, he's super fat, big belly, super bloated. Know that I'm really potent. Tell me what's that herb you smoking? I ain't smoking nothing, fam. I'm just sipping on this water. Amino acids pump. Got that citrulline, it's so organic. Ooh, it got me up. Man, look, these dudes is stumped. Hold up, man, these dudes is slumped. Ooh, these dudes is super soft, feminine. They smell like, yo. I gotta stay up on my toes. Yeah, yeah. I know I leave them looking froze. Yeah, yeah. Ay, I know I'm moving on my toes. Yeah, yeah. Ay, I got them looking super froze. Yeah. Hey, we been about the business. Hey, look, they been about our vision. We stepped out with a vision, so they watching us like we the screens. If you watching me, you better pay for the data. 5G's, that radiation, bumping through the cell phone. Shorty looking kinda soft. I guess she off that cell phone. She think that I'm too hard, so she moving to the other side. She still twitching her body, reacting, cause I got too much seed. Big belly busting off them GMOs. Cars Junior 2 for 3. I got that 2 for 3 in the fridge. 3-piece jerk chicken. Got the callaloo busting. Make that fried bake. You know the Caribbean. You know we always on something. Yeah. What's your seasoning? What's your type, baby? Oh, you really wanted a righteous man, baby? Oh. Well, tell me, what's the script, baby? Nah, I'm talking about these scriptures, baby. Hey, yo, Whew. Yo, hold up. Hey, hold up. Hey, hold up. Hey. Ooh. Well, let me turn this beat up, man. Let me plug in this. Let me plug in this plug this in real quick, man. Man, that flow was. Man, I had to eat real quick, man. I had to eat real quick. Too clean with it. All right. Yo, what's good, Christo? You know what? Hey, man. Flo was talking. I had to get up in there. Hold on, let me clean that camera. The camera a little foggy. Yeah. All right, let's get it. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Whew. Man. Yeah. Yeah. Born and raised in Houston, Texas. Man. Man, yeah. Most high willing, I'm gonna be out there soon, man. Yeah, I got family in Dallas. I used to live in Dallas like 2020, 2021 until about 2020, 13. Now I came back to New York. Clean little flow. Yeah, man, I had to simplify the flow, man. A lot of people be, running at the gums too fast, but don't be making sense and don't be making punchlines. You know, I'll be in there, man. I'll be like, how could I simplify the flow and talk my talk, man? I say, you know what? I'm about to just talk my talk on these tracks. You know, that's how I changed my flow when I started doing the track No Smoke. That's how I was bang, 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 bang. How many states? Well, I lived in a few, but traveling wise, I just, probably like, just drove by maybe a few states. But I would say the states where I lived: New York, New Jersey, Florida, um, Dallas, and California. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. That's about it. But, I done traveled and went through different states and saw some different things. The thing that changed my perception was Texas. Texas really gave me like a sense of like a different type of freedom because it's a lot of open land and I really enjoyed that. That's why that might be y'all willing, that might be the place where I'm gonna move to and just chill out, with my family and everything like that. I want to raise my son somewhere where it's real peaceful, where he can, enjoy his youth, go to parks and, go to a good school and, you know, be away from all the drugs and stuff in the streets and stuff. Because, when you live in an area, you always got to drive somewhere way out the way just to have a little bit of peace, a little bit of, sound like a sound mind. You could get that in your house, but when you want to go out somewhere, you got to really move. Oh yeah. Yo, what up, division? What up? What up? What up? Hey, when I was out here, when I was out here, man, when I was out in Texas, when I was out in Dallas in my earlier 20s, yo, when you say run it, I wasn't running it like a kingpin or like a dealer or something like that, but yo, the presence was loud though. The presence was loud. It was loud. When I came out there, and I had my own flavor, they could tell like I just had that flavor, And at that time too, I had my locks, you know. People be like, yo, I remember when I reattached my locks, people was like, yo, how you got locks out of nowhere, man? I was like, yo, man, look, I had locks. I've been growing locks since I was 21, bro. I was like, when I first got on YouTube, I had locks. I just cut them off because that's when I first started training heavy, and I couldn't take that sweat, man. I had to keep washing my hair and all that. But nah, when I got it, I was like, nah, let me reattach. I grew my fro out. I had it in a bag. Reattached my junks. Just reattached them junks back. Full head. Brought them all back. And I'm growing some new ones too. People be like, yo, how your locks so clean? It's cuz, bro. I do what I do, man. The ladies too, man. When I go outside, they be like, your locks are so beautiful. I be like, I appreciate that. Yeah, Dallas, man. But yo, yeah, I was running. When you say running, right? I was like, my presence was loud, man. At the time, I was working at the Galleria, and be booming, man. Some of them people in them high-end stores, they was giving me a lot of different tips. When it came down to the retail, when I used to go to where I was living in a big community, man. People be just, buying. At the time when I used to go to the bars too, people buying me drinks. I was talking to people that had, stocks and oil and all that. People that had, resources and all that. You know what I'm saying? It was a move, man. I really like being down there, man. And the last time I've been down there in 2020, 2021, when I went to go see my mother, when I was in the gym, man, people was just trying to chop it up with me, you know, like crazy. When I go down there, presence loud, definitely. Yo, let's get this set in real quick. I'll be right back. Let's finish it up. Then I gotta get to these squats. I had to make up for that. I can't wait to be back out there though. I'm really looking forward to it. For real. Really looking forward to it. How much longer I'll be out here in California? Well, y'all willing, I'm pushing till I renew my lease next year in June. Yeah. We just give the most out of petition. If it comes to fruition, it comes to fruition. If it take a little longer, then so be it. But that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at y'all willing. I'm looking at that in that time frame. Yeah. Yeah, Texas is nice, man. Man, I like California too. Don't get me wrong. It's just if I have to stay out here longer, I'm gonna have to change counties. I'm gonna have to go. I might go by to like maybe by the beach, or maybe further up by the mountains. You know, I don't really like being around the city so much, man. It's just too much noise. It's too much nonsense, man. Too much filth. Alter, Alterius, Alterius. Okay. Yeah. The only thing about Texas is tornadoes and floods. Yeah. I call my mother. She was Oh, okay. I called my when I was talking to my mother. I thought that out in Dallas that they got floods and stuff, but there was no floods. She didn't get no floods out there. Yeah. Mm. Man, I wanted to go to Austin myself, man. It was one time um, when I signed up for South by Southwest back in the days, man. Yeah, they denied me. They denied me. I had a full tape and everything, man. Music was the views was up there. I think maybe they just didn't like the topics because I was just coming on too real, I was talking about too much real topics. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta reply to this message. We back. All right. We back. We had a little malfunction. Oh, Jadhab, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. I have to move. I have to have a 10-year plan. Save and move 10 years. Yeah, man. That 10-year plan. That's a strong plan right there, man. Yeah, that's a far. That's looking ahead. That far. It's gonna have to be like petition on petition on petition on petition. Yeah, it's yo. That's the thing too. Texas is super affordable. Hey, it's time to hit these legs, man. It's time to hit these legs. I'm about to warm up. I warm up these quads. Yeah, it was no. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't hear that in Texas. I mean in Dallas about the floods, man. Yeah, my mother said the same thing. There was no flood. No flooding. When I lived in Dallas in that time, we got a little bit of snow, but it's rare to get snow. But during that time, there was a little bit of snow. I'm debating if I want to go super heavy with the squats, cause I wanna make sure I keep tension on the quads. So I'm gonna do parallels, but I'm gonna be pumping the quads. I'll be learning different things about training legs. Yeah, but yeah, we'll make that 10 to 5 years. That's right. That's right. If you don't stress about it, he's gonna open up something so fast for you. I believe that wholeheartedly. Just like for instance, I'm still waiting on getting my results from my expungement, and I still haven't received it yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still staying steadfast because I know whatever results I get, I'm still gonna be happy with it because I know whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're doing right, man. The Most High don't make you feel, bad about whatever. You don't have no worries. Waters by me, live in Southport, Houston, Texas. Okay, nothing going on down there neither. So it was just certain parts. Let's work these quads. Let's warm these quads up. Warm the quads and hands. Let's warm these up, man. Nah, I'm not facing jail time. Nah, it's just things that I done in my earlier years, man. That it was misdemeanors, and it was kind of holding me back from doing certain things that I wanted to get involved with, And I just had to. I want to clean my record up. It's not too many things though. It's maybe like 3 cases, misdemeanors, and just trying to get them removed because the field that I want to be in, it requires you to have a clean, not like a super clean record, but just a good record, you know. So either or, I'm gonna make that call to see what's going on, cause the case already happened already. I didn't get the results yet. They haven't emailed me or I haven't received the form in the mail yet. So either I got to call and once I get that verification, either or, I'm still gonna go into the field that I want to go into, and if I got to appeal for my case by getting certified and when I get it certified in, then so be it. I'm gonna still do it, you know. Yeah, yeah, that's a fact, Danny. Like we was saying, man, whatever that was like making you feel kind of hindered up and kind of tense, just cast those burdens off, man, so you can be feeling good in the present moment. And definitely get back to the gym, man. Be consistent with the gym. Be consistent with your diet plan. Be consistent with the things that you know that's working for you. Like you said, you want to stop eating certain types of meats. Like you don't have to, just be consistent with those things. Be consistent with your supplementation. If you fasting once a week, twice a week, still do it. Do the right things that make you feel right, so that way you don't gotta be trying to, you know, not like trying to challenge yourself to bring you down because people may be giving you all this information. Like when we looking up information and certain content be trying to tell us that this is the best way, this the best way, that's the best way. You got your own mind, so you know, do what works, and do it righteously as well too, for real. Yeah, you want to clean that record up. Yeah, you want to clean that record up too, right? Yeah. It's a lot of organizations that help with that expungement. I went to this organization that help you out for free. You get a finger scan. They sit with you. They have workers that listen to your petition, write down word for word. You'll review it and whatnot, and then they work with you. You know, so it's possible. It's possible. Let's get another set. I want to do a few sets before I squat. Yeah. That's the good thing about being set apart, staying set apart, having that faith. We have basic requirements, and we able to do some good things with that, man. We just gotta stay faithful. in every facet of life. You know? Stay faithful. It's all about faith. Man. Whew. Appreciate that. I get that good money, man. Right, let's get up in that bag, man. Let's get one more. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, hit them weights in the house too. That's that set apart money right there, man. Tell you, man, nobody be seeing what I be doing when I'm in the house, when I'm training. When I go to the gym, you know, the physique be loud. I be like, man, the physique be loud, because, you know, they got all these different toys in the gym. When you start playing with them toys, your body's already built doing these different home workouts. Let's get these parallel squats. I'm gonna take my time in the pocket, so I'm gonna be right here. And I'm gonna just be right here, man. Just like that. Keep that tension. You don't need heavy weight. Right here. You like, the thing about it is, like, you won't know until you try it. You know? You won't know until you try it. People get all the way down on the ground. You switch your training up, which works for you. I realized that pumped my quads. So much tension on my quads. With that partial, keeps all the tension on. Bang, 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 bang. Crazy. And I'll be seeing results. I'm starting to get that outer sweep. By doing that pump right there, I'm starting to get that sweep. Feel good. Yeah, the home gym be elite. You got plates. Feel me? You got the plates and everything. You ain't worried. Train full body. Good volume. So you don't grow overnight. Gotta keep putting in work. Man. How you been, Division? Haven't seen you in a little minute. Hope you doing good though, man. Hope you doing good. Let's get some more money. Man, my quad's pumped. I'm feeling it. Crazy. You feel pumped. Just about that. Just stay in that pocket. right. Always gotta learn, be learning. Grinding and learning. That's a fact. Grinding and learning. Man. Yeah, don't y'all love that feeling when y'all train legs and y'all finish a set and it feel like your legs is just so heavy? You be trying to walk back, you be trying to hold it together. Man, love that feeling. Man, bro. I can't wait to eat after this training. I know I'm gonna deserve it. I know I'm gonna deserve it. You gotta treat yourself at home, gym. Something around, honey. Let's get it. Yeah, it's a great feeling. Your legs be all pumped up. I can't wait to hit these hamstrings and these calves. You already know about them calves. You already know about them calves. Let's get a little sneak. Let's get a little sneak peek. Get a little sneak peek, cat. I get in good light. I ain't getting pumped yet, but. Woo! What the other one look? What the other one looking like? Woo! Let me get the other shot. Woo! Get the gas pumped. Okay, let me get that blood in them calves, man. Let me get them calves swole. Yeah, earning your meal would always taste better. Always. I'm gonna do me some potatoes, some beef. Yeah, some potatoes and some beef. Yeah. Or I might do a protein shake first, just to cool off real quick. Because when after you train, your digestive system, it don't really kick in like right away, like super strong and heavy. So I'm gonna get the protein in first. I'm gonna do 2 scoops of whey. I'm gonna get a quick 50 grams of protein in, and in that meantime, I'm gonna start my potatoes, and then, make sure that's ready. So then when the appetite creep in to get those that extra anabolic amount of protein, then I'm gonna start my beef, and then I'm gonna get right. Cause it's only 3 right now. I don't gotta really rush that much, cause I eat like 3 meals, 3 to like 4 meals. Yeah. Yeah, getting these gains, powerful, that's fast. Appreciate that, gains. Let's up the weight a little bit. I want a little bit more efficient. Okay, I'm gonna do some calf raises. Oh, yeah. Biceps feeling nice, arms feeling nice. Let me see what's shaking before I get back on it. Yeah, you gotta grow. Spiritually, physically, mentally, we just growing, man. We gotta be patient with that growth. Because when you on the righteous side, you technically you outworking the competition. Because the Most High, He's the one He's amplifying everything about you. So when you put in that work, don't be worried about how the wicked is prospering. You don't worry about them, right? Because the riches of the wicked, they storing it up for you at the end of the day. The meek shall inherit the earth, man. You know, the meek, man. You know, I'd rather be a poor man with the riches in the heavens, the kingdom, man, than to be a rich man with afflictions. You know, the Most High is gonna sustain us. You know, you just gotta be thankful and be grateful. He's gonna sustain us on all avenues and aspects of life. All right, so let's get this money. I learned about I learned about this form of squatting. I learned about the parallel squats. Leroy Colbert. If y'all know who Leroy Colbert is, he's the first natural bodybuilder to ever get 20 inch arms, right? And he's very big on nutrition. He got a lot of wisdom, man, when it comes down to building a body and supplementations. And for the the partial squats, I got that from Tony Pearson. He's another old school bodybuilder back in the 70s. I think right now he's like in his late 60s right now. But I've been working at those movements for a long time now, especially the parallel squats, and I've been getting a lot of results. I've been really feeling it. Cause I like learning from the old school guys because they had minimal equipment, you know. And when I was training, I had minimal equipment too. Growing up at 11, I had them old school plates, you know, where it's like you got a bar in the middle, and you got round plates, and you gotta add, and then screw off, and then put more on, and then close them. I had those, so I'll be doing stuff with those. I think I had two of them, and I'll be curling them. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I was curling them, you know. I was probably pressing with them too. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had minimal stuff. I was doing like 200 crunches every day. Man, it was work. It was work. For real. How many sets of squats was that? That was 3 sets? Yeah, I might do 4. Then hit these calf raises. Get that money. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, man. Straight on the wallet. What else we got? What else we got in here? We got some of them cordyceps, man. These cordyceps right here increase that testosterone. Take this after you're done training. You sleep good too at night. It's good for that testicular health. The cordyceps militaris. Cordyceps militaris. I take 2 capsules, 500 milligrams, half a gram. It's right here, good money. Great money, actually. Great money. Good for the cognitive, too. Good for the cognitive. Yes, sir. What else? Do we got anything new? Nah, nothing like super new. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I added. And I just read up on the Shilajit. I got two different Shilajits. They both pure. They both. Sheesh. They both in their purest form. I got the Himalayan Shilajit, and I got the Shilajit from the Altai Mountains. So they both from different mountains, but the only areas where you get pure Shilajit with the pure resin, you know, and they both good money. You could put it in with your coffee. You could put it in with like hot chocolate, you know, just natural. Put some cacao in there, mix it up, add flavor. Don't put no sugar in there, but put like raw honey in there, get that money. Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, still legit? Gotcha. The lab results is 100%. No heavy metals. Get a stirring spoon. Resin. Pure. Pure. You know, I gotta eat some of that. I can't just leave that on the spoon like that. Put it back in the container. Ooh, strong. It's really strong. This one is stronger than the other one. Now I haven't been drinking coffee on my off days because I'll take like a little pre-workout on my training days, but on my off days, I do the Shilajit as a substitute for coffee. So I boil some water, I pour it in my mug, and I'll show you an example. You could, in my mug, yeah, but it's a, you know, where my mug at, man? Oh, yeah. So with the mug, you can put it. So you scoop the Shilajit, you pour the water in, and you could rest it on the side. You could rest it on the side, and the resin will just leak out, and then you just mix it, and then you could put a splash of milk, you could put some honey, Could put some honey in there, you know? Do something like that. Yeah. All praises to the Most High. Yeah, let's go. Calves all day. That's right. Gotta hit them calves. Great love, good money. Shalom to you and your family. Shalom to you and your family too. You know, we still hitting calves though. We doing 4 sets of calves with that 200 plus on the back. We ain't done yet. I got a superset. Gotta hit those hamstrings too. Definitely gotta hit those hamstrings too. That's right. I got 2 more sets for the calves. After that, finito. Let me get my pre-workout ready. I'm at my post-workout. Oh, I gotta buy some more. I gotta buy some more whey protein. Yeah, I gotta go get some more of that. Hold on. Let me get my protein. Get that ready. Get that good organic milk. Pour it up. Boom. And then for a little extra, take those daily digestive enzymes. Yeah, them endorphins be having you feeling good. Facts. I'm already feeling good after hitting them legs. It was 4 sets, but still, it was good money. What's the meal for tonight? So I'm gonna do a protein shake right now. I'm gonna boil me some potatoes, make some homemade mashed potatoes, add some olive oil. I might cut up some zucchinis with it, cut up some onions, cut up some garlic, saute that on the side, add some milk to the potatoes because the fats, when you add fats to medium glycemic foods, it lowers the glycemic index, so it goes into the bloodstream much slower. It doesn't spike your insulin or spike, raise your blood pressure. So that's good. Those are good carbs. Mashed potatoes with a little oil, a little butter, right? Then I'm gonna have I might have that with beef, with a whole pack of grass finished beef. Then for my last meal, I'm gonna have me some chicken, some stewed chicken, and probably maybe some more vegetables. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's about it. And if I have any leftover potatoes, then I'm gonna just have that with it. But recently, I like spacing out my meals like 3.5 hours, 4 hours. I like spacing out my meal. I don't like eating like crazy. So I gotta weigh out. I gotta let me weigh out the protein. We said a good meal, a heart that gray sea salt. Yeah, a heart that gray sea salt better than the pink. Just stated the gray sea salt. What's the gray one? The Celtic salt. The Celtic. I use Himalayan salt. Himalayan. Or the Himalayan. Yeah. I guess to me they both good because either or they both got a lot of good minerals. They got a lot of trace minerals. So either or, they're good. Just gotta stay away from that table salt, that processed salt. I heard that sometimes they be having glass in it, micro glass fibers. Yeah. Let me run into that. Let me run into the scripture real quick. Let me run into that before I get this set in real quick. Leviticus 2:13. Yup. And every offering of your oblation shall you season with salt, neither shall you suffer the salt of the convenient of Elohim to be lacking from your oblations. With all your offerings you shall offer salt. Absolutely. You see, that's even in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put salt preserves the food. Man, you see how salt is so pivotal? Man, we the salt of the world. See, that's the sacrifice. You see, that's the sacrifice. Man. You see, that's precepts on precepts. Dividing the word and truth. If we the salt of the world, you see that our body's a living sacrifice as well too. See that, huh? What's up? Money right there. Yes. Hallelujah. Yahusha. Facts. Right, we was salt of the world, you used to say. Seeing all our offerings, gotta offer it with salt, man. Man. See, man. See what they be doing right in the world. They to preserve the meats, they marinate it with a lot of salt to preserve it. I do go to the gym. Today I'm just training at my house. Because the gym I go to, they don't have free weight benches. And I like hitting that free weight bar. Yeah. I split it up. I split up my sessions, some in the house and some in the gym. You know, I get money either way. When I go to the gym while I'm training here, yeah. Yeah, there's electrolytes of salt, that's fact. It's just people be taking in the wrong salts and they already got, you know, they be adding health problems because they're not eating right. You know, they be putting so much salt in their food, they don't even know what they're doing. How could you be sitting down taking in 10,000 milligrams of salt? Yeah, real talk. So many spirits, man. These jokers be having so many spirits in these gyms. For real. A lot of men in these gyms, man, they be trying to act like tough men in the gym. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Oh yeah, legs pump. It's good work. Pretty satisfied now. Feel good. That was a good session. I don't feel super taxed either. I feel still good, still vital. You know, when you're doing full body, it's good not to burn out, do so much, because you're already getting that volume if you're doing every other day. That's why you make good progression. But I ain't waiting. I'm about to down this. This tastes good too. Hold on. All right, guys. Let's finish up this live. make sure my house is in order. So let's finish it up. Right. I'm drinking, it's like 2 servings of whole milk with two scoops of whey protein from NutriBio. They got their own labs, no filters. You getting straight 25 high quality grams of protein. It's not heated up, so everything is in it. All the aminos and everything. It's not amino spike because when you use heat, like studies show, like a lot of proteins they get their protein out using heat, and the heat eliminates a lot of the aminos. So it's good when you're doing your protein shakes. It's good to get it in with milk too, because milk has carbohydrates, like natural occurring carbohydrates, instead of like fruit, which is like glucose and sugar, right? So when you do it with milk and protein, your body absorbs it much better than with water. That's what I found to work. Mm-hmm. So this is like maybe like 66 grams of protein. Pasteurized. You talking about milk? Yeah, I get the grass fed milk. You know, I used to drink a lot of raw milk too, man. Raw milk. Yeah. What I learned in this walk about health and nutrition, it's like you got to keep things at a minimum, right? And the things that you can't control, the things that is benefiting for you in degree, like utilize it. Your organic milk, yeah, it's great. Man, that protein hit, boy. Ah, yeah, pasteurized takes the nutrients away, yeah. And this heated process is right. Take it away. That's why with the protein, it has all the aminos, everything is still in it. Everything. Got leucine, all that full body of it. Yep. And Global X, sub from India. Shalom. Oh yeah, another great session. Another great session. Great session. I'm about to clean up, man. You know, definitely got to clean up after this. After this session, man, definitely got to clean up. Can't be out here smelling like a wild dog. Speaking of wild dog, man, when you practice in retention, like you have a natural, like musk to you. Right? It's not a bad musk. It's like a real primal musk. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be wearing like natural oils. Like I wear natural oils. You could have an organic deodorant, not a roll on, but one that has like lemon in it, lavender and stuff like that. You spray in your armpit. That's what I use, right? But still, you're just gonna have this natural musk to you. You're gonna have this natural musk to you. Like you just yoked up, strong. Like you're just gonna have this. Yeah, you're gonna have this, man. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, lavender is good. Yeah, lavender. great. Yeah, them, it's just smelling good, man. So you appreciate the live, giving me a view of how to work out. 6'3", be built, but I don't know how to get going. Yeah, for hours, being 6 foot and up, it's good for you to do like the compounds and stay away from a lot of machines because when I use machines, my body's too big for machines. Just to like get in it, I gotta you know get all up in it, man. It's uncomfortable. So when you first start to train, it's good to train free. You want dumbbells, you want to use barbells. You know, yeah, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go handle something right now. So most high willing, I'll tap in with y'all a little later. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High Yah Yahuwah. Through His Son Yahushua HaMashiach. It's your brother Uncle K. Appreciate y'all for tapping into this live, man. We had a good live. I'll see y'all soon, Most High willing. But for now.